a second set of ideas you can do to make a fearful or worried dog calmer, more comfortable, happier in the ring. There are a few things I've learned along the way. One thing, obviously Chase is happy and this is her backyard, so this is a little bit more for illustrative purposes. So always have good food, have a couple different types of food in the ring, cheese, liver, beef, chicken, you name it, you know what your dog likes, utilize those tools. So whenever I go in the ring, I'm playful with the dog, I'm throwing the food up and down. The other thing is that's really fun is to play the find it game. So ready? So I'm down here and this is in the ring, not when the judge is looking of course, but when we're relaxing. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Good girl, Chase. Ready? And I throw a piece of food. Ready? Get it. Good girl. So she starts to get distracted by looking for something. Ready? Get it. Good girl. Ready? Get it, 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 get it. So it gets her into the bait, gets her focused on something we're doing, and it gets her mind off of whatever else is worrying her, whether it's about finding mom or dad, or the judge, or just worried about noises. It's something different. We've talked about using tricks. So I do my gimme 5, good girl, give me 10. So this really helps Chase focus on something that she will always get positive reinforcement for. Tricks are always fun like that, and that's why I do it, is it makes her know that she's doing a good job and we have fun with what we're doing. We do our back, oops, get back, 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 back. She loves to go backwards, so that's fun for her. So in the ring, I'll just go back, 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 back. Yes, and I'll throw her a piece of food. Gets her excited, gets her loosened up, doing things that she understands, she gets rewards for. Confirmation can be difficult for dogs because they're standing there. They don't really know what they're actually doing. Stand and stay is great, but sometimes it's for minutes on end, sometimes even longer, and the dogs don't quite understand that. So we need to give them constructive feedback of when they're doing something right. Other dogs I've had have learned how to bow. Good girl. So make sure, just different things that they know how to do. The other thing when you have a worried dog, something you can do to distract it is going down here and tickling the tail, underneath the tail. Do you see she actually rose up her tail when I did it? It's a distraction. Now, I would say I don't want my dog's tail looking like that in the ring. So it's something to do before you move them to kind of get the tail unpinned from the behind if that's, if they're fearful or worried. It gives them something to distract them that you're doing. Again, you don't want to do it when the judge is about ready to come up to you because you don't want your dog looking like that. Sporting breeds where the tail does go out, you see them playing with the tail a lot. Boxers, they want that tail up, so they're playing with it. But it's a distraction for the dog, and it opens them up to realizing that their tail can be up and it's okay. So something to practice. It's not something to grab your dog in the ring and just grab its tail because likely they'll sit down and it'll freak it out more. So make sure that you're doing this before you go in the ring and the dog knows what you're doing. But again, don't do it when the judge is looking or when the dog is going to be examined because they'll curl their tail up like that. So those are a couple things. Having lots of fun, but the biggest thing for you is to realize that your dog does play off your own emotions too, and if you can go in calm, cool, and collected, your dog will realize that it can be a fun environment and that mom's not nervous or dad's not nervous and that they want to be having fun with you. So if it's not fun for you, it's probably not going to be fun for your dog. The goal is to get it to be fun for your dog. I don't recommend making a dog do something that they're scared or fearful of, but it's working them through it if you think that they can or they're going through a fear period. So happy to answer any other questions on that, but have a good time with your dog. Make sure it's fun, and if you're learning, realize they're pulling from that, so making sure that you're having a good time in short, small training increments. That's the other thing, is letting your dog jump up on you in the ring isn't a bad idea. They're trying to bond with you and get your attention. It's not a bad thing, in my opinion. Happy training.